The Death of Superman is the next film in the DC Animated Universe continuity thingy after Suicide Squad Hell to Pay. Now this one is obviously an adaptation of the Death of Superman comic book from the 90s, but with the Superman that's inspired by the New 52 and sort of merged together. Essentially, it's a story about Doomsday that was handled a lot better than it was in Batman vs Superman. Although I do like the film Batman vs Superman, I think the Doomsday element should be removed completely from it. I don't think that was necessary at all in the slightest, besides just giving them something to team up against. I think that was just for the wow factor. However, with this film, it's handled a hell of a lot better. Doomsday is just launched to Earth via a meteorite and just starts wreaking havoc upon the world, and the Justice League try and take him down but fail, and Superman has to step in, and I don't know if the title gives it away or not, but he may or may not die fighting Doomsday. Now, there's a lot that goes on in this film involving Superman's personal life, obviously with Clark Kent. Throughout the majority, since the beginning of this continuity of animated movies, Superman's had a relationship with Wonder Woman, but here it's obviously all these films jump months apart, I imagine, and Superman and Wonder Woman are no longer seeing each other. It is addressed because Clark Kent has got a relationship with Lois Lane, so that was pretty cool. Lex Luthor is up to his usual stuff, just being Lex Luthor, but essentially you get some pretty cool, badass fight scenes, especially when Wonder Woman's taking on Doomsday in the center of Metropolis. That itself is a really kick-ass scene with some cool animation. The voice acting is great. You've got everybody back here that was, who's been regularly voicing these characters within this continuity. You've got Jerry O'Connell as Clark Kent and Superman. You've got Rainn Wilson from The Office. He's the voice of Lex Luthor, which is amazing. You've got Rosario Dawson, who is Wonder Woman. Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern. You've got Christopher Gorham as The Flash. You've got Matt Lanter as the Aquaman. You've got Shamar Moore as Cyborg. Jason O'Mara as Batman. The list goes on. I really do like the fact that they kept all the voice actors the same, because this universe really does feel connected, and I'm a big fan of this animated universe. I think it's actually pretty cool, and it's all these stories that are connected in a way but aren't you don't really need to see all of them to pick up on every story, to be honest. The only ones you do really are Son of Batman and Batman vs Robin and that kind of stuff, just to see that dynamic there. But there's some pretty cool humor as well, where the Teen Titans are mentioned by the Flash. That was pretty cool. But the film, obviously, as you can tell, does end on a very somber note, and was actually quite emotionally impactful, I gotta say. It got me sort of in the feels, but then I am a big Superman, big comic book fan, and I have read the comic book of The Death of Superman, and I watched the original Superman Doomsday animated movie that came out years ago. But this one, again, is really cool animation. The fight between Superman and Doomsday isn't really a fight, it's more of a Superman getting his ass kicked than anything, but it does obviously lead off at the end to more story to come. I think there are 5 more films. I've done 11. This is the 11th one. There are 5 more films within this continuity. So I look forward to watching and reviewing them over the next couple of weeks. But I highly recommend this one. This one was really badass, and I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm looking forward to the next 5. But as always, let me know in the comments down below what you think, if you checked this one out, if you checked any of them out. And thank you very much for watching.
You think it might kill Superman?
It would save me a lot of trouble.